Us know. Will, how the hell are you?
I'm well, man. I'm laughing because when you told me you had tech issues, I never told you that internally I was just like, well, fucking fix them, dude. Like in my head, I was like, fix them.
I mean, I did, sort of, kind of. Shut up. You're not my mom.
I know. And I was like, why am I internally an asshole?
Uh,
But that's what I thought. But yeah, I'm well, man.
yeah.
It's a fine Monday. Can't
Mm,
complain too much. Still got some light outside. It's
mm-hmm.
been windy over here in Vernon, Connecticut.
Mm.
And yeah, man, how the hell are you?
I'm doing all right. It's been a busy day. Just getting my hands dirty with some hard drives this morning. I know it sounds kind of nasty, but go with it.
Enterprise hard drives.
Enterprise hard drives. Yeah, man. My buddy hooked me up with this like really nice server. It's like an HP ProLiant Generation 8. The thing is so fucking loud that I have to keep it in my basement because if it was in this room, you wouldn't hear me at all on the microphone. All you would hear are the fans. I'm not making this up. This thing sounds like a vortex of computing power. And it's just chilling in the basement. So I spent some time in the basement hooking up some hard drives to it, popping them in, setting them all up,
Mm.
and then I vacuumed.
I wasn't expecting that. This reminds me of Mr. Robot, man. Eventually, you're
Uh,
gonna have like a whole server room down there with like a little laptop connected to them,
yeah, that's my
and you're
goal.
just gonna be like fixing the internet down there.
Well, it's kind of funny that you say that because I actually do have two computers down there. One of them is a regular desktop and it just has hard drives in it. And the other one is that server. And then I have a switch down there, an 8-port switch. And I have an old monitor connected to that server with my portable keyboard. So I was sitting at my workbench, literally with a keyboard, like typing away at this like tiny little monitor.
It's like Lost.
Kind of. Um, yeah, that's all I got.
Wow.
So,
And then you vacuumed.
and then I vacuum. Yeah, we
Um,
have fleas, so that's fun.
hmm. Did you
Yeah.
try the carpet powder that you
Um,
kind of shake down?
no, but we probably should. I forgot about that. We've been using Frontline for about 2 months now. They're coming up on their third dose in maybe a week and a half.
Mm.
And it's funny because when I told my mom that we had fleas, she's like, I got some Frontline I'll give to you. I'm like, all right. So she hands me two boxes, and between the two boxes, there's like 8 vials. So that's 4 months of doses for these cats.
Hmm.
And I look at the date, like, because there's a prescription from the vet. And I look at the date, and one of them is 2017, and the other's
Mm.
2013. And I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be good.
Yeah.
But I looked on, if you go to Frontline's website, they'll tell you that they don't expire. Don't worry about it. You can use it. I'm like, all right, well, if Frontline's saying it, then that's good enough for me.
Hmm.
Well, so far, it hasn't done shit.
Mm.
Honestly, like we comb, we have a flea comb that we use on them daily. And
Hmm.
every day between the two cats, we're pulling off anywhere from half a dozen to a dozen fleas.
Wow.
So,
This is
um,
interesting. I wonder how they got them
no
because
idea.
I know a decent amount about fleas,
Yeah,
and generally it's usually more common in like a very filthy household, which you don't have,
right.
or if they're outdoor cats.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking with the vet, and the vet's like, well, they could have just hitched a ride on your bag, or really, they could have came in anyway. It's possible they could have just hitched a ride on somebody coming in.
Mm,
And all it takes is one.
that's
And
true.
if it's starts laying eggs and you don't catch it soon enough, it could be a problem. Now, Nikki and I haven't had any bites ourselves.
I was
So
just gonna ask.
yeah, I mean, it hasn't been that bad, but I do see the poor cats scratching an awful lot. And we're like, when we comb them, no joke, 3, 4 times a day.
Hmm.
And we'll comb them once, we'll get nothing. We'll go back later and we'll take off like a half a dozen of them. It's ridiculous. And the
Um,
cats have to be like in the right mood for it, because like if they're docile and they're chilling on the windowsill, they're like, oh yeah, comb me, this is great. This is so wonderful. And then if it's nighttime, they're like, I'm going to bite your fucking hand off.
uh-huh. You
So,
never know, man.
yeah. It's been
What's your plan B?
burn the house down.
Okay. I mean,
You
that's
know,
an option.
I mean, yeah. Listen, it's better than bed bugs, and we've dealt with that. That is a nightmare. This is an inconvenience.
Mm.
So, yeah.
I mean, if I was in your shoes, I guess the only thing I would do is probably call my vet and just be like, listen, this is what's going on. We have expired frontline. Can you get us the good stuff that's not expired?
But I mean,
And then probably just go from there.
I can go to Walmart and pick it up. It's, like that's not the
Sure.
issue. But like I've called the vet twice now, and they're like, "Well, you really need to give it 3 months to work," and like they're just like kind of avoiding me. And this is a new vet, so like I'm not having a good time with